Recent interview on television that he thought that there was grounds for malicious prosecution. I want you to have a chance to respond to that allegation. What do you think about that statement by Tom Mesereau?
Well, I hope if he brings it, he puts his own money behind it. I think it's ludicrous.
He also said, and this is to give you a fair chance to respond, that he thought that you were the prosecution trying to demonize Michael Jackson. Is that what you were trying to do, or were you trying to do something different?
What, demonize him? I don't think we were trying to demonize him. We were presenting the evidence that was found at his own residence. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. I think that's what the people expect us to do. We didn't plant that pornography there, and we didn't plant the alcohol, and we didn't plant all the other stuff. I mean, it was found there. We weren't trying to demonize anybody. We were trying our case the way that any prosecutor would, as you well know. And we did it, I think, professionally and with dignity, and I think that was circumspect.
Are you surprised, Tom, by the statement to the jury about the accuser's mother? Always in hindsight, when you look back at a trial and sort of dissect different witnesses, are you surprised by the reaction to her?
No.
How come?
Well, I mean, you know, you don't spend a year and a half or 2 years working on a case and getting to know people involved in the case and not realize that Janet is a unique individual. And we knew that there were some problems associated with Janet, but we also knew that just the opposite was true of her son Gavin. Gavin is a wonderful young man, a courageous young man. Everything he said was that they told us was corroborated, and we believe then and believe now strongly in Gavin. And I don't believe that the sins of somebody else in a family ought to be visited on somebody else. So they ought to be able to be judged on their own performance and their own credibility. And if that's what happened here, that's too bad. But no, I mean, everybody knew Janet and didn't expect the jury to buy everything Janet said whole cloth, but we felt that we put on a compelling case with corroboration in many, many respects for the things that Janet was saying.
Tom, every time I've tried a case, and not every time, but often a witness has spun me, has taken the stand and said something completely different from what I'd spent weeks talking to the witness about. Did Debbie Rowe, Michael Jackson's ex-wife, spin you?
No. I think we kind of figured Debbie for what she turned out to be, a little bit of a loose cannon. And that's why her conversation was tape recorded, and that's why we impeached her, because as you know, or maybe, I don't know if you were there during that part of the trial, but we did put the investigator back on with a transcript of her tape recorded conversation where she said things different from what she said on the stand. And I'm sure you, as a trial lawyer, have had to do that on many occasions. So, no, I think what happened was not unexpected.
And so now it's back up on the horse. The lawyers go back to work, prosecutors, and prosecute the other cases in the office, right? We go back to work.
Oh, yeah. Ron's got a death penalty case, and Gordon's got a murder case, and I got an office to run, so we'll be busy. We'll be busy.
All right, Tom, thank you for joining us.